Florida's moving even closer to banning abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy. State senators passed the Heartbeat Protection Act this afternoon.
This all comes following a new Florida law last year banning abortions after 15 weeks. That legislation is still caught up in the courts right now. Wes Morley Martinez joins us now in studio. So Morley, there are some exceptions with this latest abortion ban. What are they?
Yes, unlike the abortion ban already on the books, this one would allow for exceptions like rape, incest, and human trafficking. But a pregnant woman would have to prove it with either a restraining order, police report, or medical record, for example.
I ask that we take a 10-minute recess until we can clear the gallery. This is unacceptable in the Senate chamber.
Florida senators voted on the proposed 6-week abortion ban after outbursts echoed throughout the chamber.
We need to foster a culture.
Be quiet. And to hear somebody say that you don't care about women.
You don't like abortion, ignore them like the 400,000.
Sergeant, please.
On Monday, Senate Democrats made clear why they're opposed to the 6-week abortion ban.
Decisions about abortion should be between a woman, her doctor, and her trusted circle of confidants, not her legislators.
The women who will die, commit suicide, get back alley abortions will not be free.
But ultimately, the Republican majority won.
Abortion takes a human life. The unborn child is a living human being, and it deserves the same rights and protection as any other individual.
Bodily autonomy should not give a person the permission to kill an innocent human being.
The bill's sponsor says for her, this is not about religion.
There is a human life that exists, and we are either going to stand for life or not. And this life deserves protecting.
Now it's up to the Republican-controlled House to decide what's next. Orlando Democrat State Representative Anna Eskamani told me her concerns.
That folks will turn to unsafe means to decide their futures.
If the House passes the bill, and if the governor signs it, it's still unclear when it would go into effect, since everything hinges on the Florida Supreme Court weighing in on last year's 15-week abortion ban.
So there's a lot of uncertainty. And of course, that type of uncertainty, creates a lot of chaos and confusion for patients.
Representative Eskamani says the expectation is that the House will adopt the Senate's version of the bill, and there could be a House vote on it as early as next week.